Coop, they're ready for you.
Man, we did it again. They really said we couldn't sell out the theater, not the arena, but the theater at Madison Square Garden 4 times, but we did it. How about that? Yeah, fuck them all. We did it, guys. We came back from nothing. We actually did it. Wow. It is so good to be here. I was thinking about young Trump supporters, and I feel bad for them. And I'm not saying that in like a liberal elitist, like, oh, I feel so bad, they're so dumb. No, I don't. It's not like that. I feel bad for them because it's never gonna be this fun ever again. This is the most fun politics can possibly get for them. How's it gonna get better? There's nobody in the Republican Party, or just let alone the Republican Party, anyone with those values that is even a little funny. There's some people with like charisma, I guess. Like I think Matt Gaetz loves to talk a lot of shit, but he tries to be funny and it fucking sucks. Like it stinks. And so I don't know what they expect to happen after Trump is gone. Look around at his group. It's a bunch of fucking dorks. It's literally the weirdest crew I've ever seen, because you have Trump, who's like rich jock, but instead of surrounding himself with other rich jocks, he has like an autistic friend that wears 2 hats at the same time. He has a fucking mama's boy Vance that, fucks couches, which isn't true, but everybody believed it because he looks like it. Before then, he had Mike Pence. He just has these, like, goovers, these weird, soft-spoken, like, and they try and do what he does, and it just doesn't work. And they're going to try and do it in the next election, and it's going to become immediately apparent that the fun is over, at least for a little while, until fucking Hulk Hogan's son or something runs for president. You know what I mean? And not R.I.P., fuck him, he was a dumbass. But, yeah, fuck Hulk Hogan. I said it. Y'all feel me? I'm not even a wrestling fan. He just seems like a fucking cunt. The guy, listen, I don't like to be like, fuck him, but he went to Alligator Alcatraz with an American flag, held it up in front of people detained in a cage, and was like, fuck yeah, bro. Like, fuck him. Which is also the problem with letting people get so fucking famous, is that they inevitably will tell you their political views. And when you let a guy like that become really famous, now all of a sudden it's like it's a weird balance between, like, if he does think that's cool, that will, do you know how many fucking autistic guys all of a sudden their minds changed on Alligator Alcatraz when Hogan was there? Before they were like, that might be evil, and then Hulk Hogan was like, yeah, brother, and they were like, okay, I guess I love it then. That's how I've lived my life for 35 years. He told me what sodas to drink, what food to eat, what restaurants to go to. If he likes this, then I also like it, But with the Trump thing, you're going to see in the next election, they're going to try and keep the train going, because he's the most powerful thing the Republican Party has right now, obviously. I mean, that's even a dumb thing to even mention. But I'm saying, like, that charisma, that vibe, the Make America Great Again, that is like such a moneymaker and election winner for them that it's not like the next guy is going to be like, we're doing a new thing now. No, he's going to have to act like, no, it's the same thing, but he's not going to have the charisma. He's going to say all the same stuff that Trump is saying, but it's not going to be cool. He's going to be on stage and be like, yeah, let's get the pedophiles out of Washington. And all these young MAGA dudes are going to be in the audience like, fuck. It's not the same. It's really not the same. He's going to try and call people names. He's going to be like, more like gay OC. And they're going to be like, no, dude, this isn't. I guess I just like Trump's voice because that guy's saying all the same shit, but I don't like it. And I'm not expecting any kind of political turnaround. I do think it would be funny, though, if you just get a guy to say all the same shit as Trump, but he's not Trump. And then all these young Trump supporters are like, oh, fuck, wait. Actually, none of these policies help me at all. Oh, wait, I just realized, oh, fuck, I'm not a millionaire who has fucking investments in other countries and offshore bank accounts. I just realized this actually doesn't help me at all. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like people don't realize it's like Trump is just really good at getting away with it, keeping a vibe going. You know what I mean? It's like he's been like hosting a party in like a shitty trap house where like if you looked around you'd be like, there's rats, like there are rats in other places, shit is leaking, it's really dirty in here, this house should be condemned. But he's like, the guy's on the way with the coke, we're gonna have fucking a good time, keep you want some cigarettes, you want some boot, like he just keeps it going because he's a great host. But if you look around the house, you realize that there's a 3-year-old girl living there. And you go, you come out of your stupor and you go, what the fuck? You wake up after a fucking 9-day bender and you look around and you go, is that a 6-year-old girl trying to get ready for school while her mom is overdosed on the couch? What have we been doing? Wait, what's going on? It's weird because I think a lot of young people think that when the old people die, conservatives won't exist. And that's stupid because we can see a generation of them being born right now as they're always born. It's ridiculous to think. And it's also ridiculous to think that all the young people who think they're liberal now are going to stay that way. A lot of them are going to turn 40 and be able to buy a house. They'll be some of the few people to be able to buy a house. And they'll look around and be like, I don't like trans people at all. You know what I mean? Like just the minute they have a house, anybody that does not look like their neighbor is going to be their enemy, and they're going to change their political views. And they're going to say what a lot of people say, where they're like, well, I fucking was a Democrat, but then that party got crazy, which I also like hearing. A lot of Trump voters, a lot of conservatives in general, they'll say stuff where they'll be like, I was a Democrat in the early 2000s, and then that party got out of hand. And what they don't realize is that it's a progressive party. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I like one more than the other. I'm not going to hide my political views. But the Democratic Party is a progressive party. Not as progressive as I would like it to be. I don't really consider myself a Democrat, but it's a progressive party. They move with the times. Trans people come along, they go, okay, you can come with us. We believe you. We acknowledge you. We'll move in this direction. We didn't think this way 10 years ago. We think this way now because popular opinion is changing and we're learning more things about the world and we're trying to incorporate that into our policy. So all these conservatives that are like, yeah, the party changed. What the fuck is up with that? It's like, that is progressivism, you dumb fucking idiot. The reason you like Trump now and the Republican Party is because they're telling you like, hey, you don't ever have to change. Would you like to do that? Would that be easy and fun for you? And it is funny that they even have rallies, because what are they even rallying around? They're rallying around shit that already existed and has existed and they think was torn down, but has really existed within America the whole time. If you're talking about like, an emphasis on Christianity and capitalism and a hate of immigrants, that doesn't go away when Obama and Biden are in office. There's less policies geared towards those things. But to act like, oh, fuck yeah, it's like, what do you fucking support? What are you screaming about? You've lived in America the whole time. We have been a Christian, authoritarian, pretty much fascist nation at least since the fucking 80s. Like, what do you even talk? What do you think is new right now? But that's also, the good thing that comes. I mean, not the good thing. That's the thing that Trump is really good at, is being like, don't look into history, because you realize that a lot of this shit has already happened and we sort of know what it leads to and we know what good and what bad it does. If you don't know any history, then you go, this is really exciting, So I don't know. People are mad right now, and it's just I don't know. I like the new South Park episode. If you saw it, they make fun of Trump in a really unclever, childish, not even really funny way. Like it's here's the thing, is a lot of conservatives saw the episode and they were like, this isn't funny. These jokes are bad. South Park has gotten stale. And it's because they're too fucking stupid to realize that it's the episode itself is a joke. Because they made the episode where they're bashing Trump, saying he has a small dick and is married to Satan, and even Satan hates him. And they made that episode the same week that Trump canceled fucking PBS and he canceled Colbert. And that same week, South Park got given $1.5 billion. So how is that not hilarious? To get given $1.5 billion in the wake of shows getting canceled and then make a show asking to be canceled. And conservatives are like, yeah, it just wasn't funny. It's like, you stupid fucking idiot. This is fucking hilarious. This is a stunt, and it's also a good lesson to all young comedians and creators that you literally have no reason to ever sacrifice any of your views. I feel like a fucking pussy because sometimes I'm like, oh, should I talk about the literal genocide that's happening less so YouTube doesn't get mad at me? And then these guys get given $1.5 billion, have a pretty imminent threat of being canceled, and they're like, well, let's make an episode that's literally about how much we fucking hate the guy canceling TV shows and make a big fuck you to him. And it is funny that people can go, this isn't funny. And you're realizing something, that when somebody is at such a high level, when they're a professional comedy maker like Matt and Trey of South Park, you really can't ever say they're not funny. They've proven to be funny. They've proven that they're funny. If you don't think they're funny, you do not get the joke. There are some people, like a guy at an open mic, who's telling a joke everyone understands, and it just sucks. That guy's not funny. If you are guys like that, or any famous comedian that has proven time and time again that they are funny, and you make something, and then a certain portion of that audience who has a really gay fucking allegiance to the current president, like truly gay, actually gay. I have sex with men. I look at them. I go, those are gay urges. If they watch that and go, this isn't funny, it is clear that something has happened with them where they no longer get the joke. It's not that it's not funny. It's that you have undergone a psychic change and you have pressed such an allegiance to an ideology that anything against that, you literally can't comprehend anymore. They don't understand why the show is funny, and they have the gall to be like, oh, well, it's not funny. And I'll say this, and I'll get out of here. Y'all feel me. I am sick of people saying that Donald Trump is hot and strong. Listen, Trump supporters, if you support his policies, it's because you're a fucking racist or whatever the fuck, that you want those policies to happen. Okay. But we all know what the fuck he looks like. You are truly lying to yourself if you say he's hot. It's so weird. They'll be like, look how fucking strong our president. Like, he's fucking 80. He's 80. Look at any picture of him. He's like, he has that smile. That's not really a smile. It's just like, just get the skin back. That's truly the only time that I feel like Trump supporters are actually crazy. If you support the big, beautiful bill, it's because those are the policies that you want to see enacted. And I disagree with you, but I don't think you're crazy. I just think that's what you think, and I think the opposite. When you say he's hot, then I think you're crazy. Because there is not a policy, there is not a belief system that is differing between us. We both know what hot looks like. We both know what strong looks like. That man is 80 years old, and needing him to be strong for your political movement is an expression of how much your like of him and belief in what he's doing is purely aesthetic and has nothing to do with anything actually happening. You need him to be hot and strong. You need him to be. It's so crazy the amount of hot women that would fuck him. And I know he's a rich guy and he's a president, so that's, maybe I sound dumb, but I'm saying not only that they would fuck him, but that they'd be like, he's sexy. Stop saying he's hot. Restore some humanity to your brain. Whatever. You like Alligator Alcatraz? I think you're a bad person, but that's your belief. But do not say he's hot. You are out of your fucking mind, okay? Thank you for coming. Thank you to Madison Square Garden for having us. What can I say? This was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.